everyone, I'm Kathryn and today we're talking about how America culturally appropriated its name. It's gonna be fun. So if you're sitting there thinking, Kathryn, what the heck be you talking about? I heard this argument for the first time when I went to France when I was 15, and this girl was going at me about how it made no sense that I called myself an American because America was a continent and not a country. And I remember sitting there thinking, like, this girl is really stupid, mainly because, like, America isn't a continent. There's North America and there's South America, and then there's the Americas, like plural. America, just by itself, really is in reference to my country, the United States of America. And then her whole argument behind why our name was culturally appropriated was the fact that she didn't call herself European. Okay, that's a great argument, except nowhere in the title of her country is there of Europe. This is something that I found interesting because most people don't seem to realize that the title of their country isn't what normal people call their countries. For example, my country, the United States of America, is one of the few countries that actually has the whole title in its name. If you go to France, it isn't just France, it's the Republic of France, or the French Republic, depending on how you do the whole word order of that. And it's the same for Belgium, where I live, is actually the Kingdom of Belgium. Most countries do this where it's the kingdom, the republic, the democracy, and then of the country where they live. Except for Canada. Canada is the only one that Canada is the name. There's no republic, democracy, nothing. It's just Canada. So, exceptions. Anyway, despite the fact that I thought this argument was really stupid, it made me wonder, why is it that my country is called of America? Like, why is it when the founding fathers came to be, we didn't come up with some uber cool, awesome name for our country? Why aren't we like the United States of Awesome? I don't know, like, it made me wonder. So I looked this up, and for part of this history, I sort of knew it. So before, way back when, Europe, being the awesome people that they were going out stealing land and colonizing it, my country used to be the United Colonies of New England. And New England isn't in reference to the state New England. New England was in reference to the country, England. We were the New England. Pretty, right? And then we rebelled and we became the United States. And for a period of like 1 to 2 years, depending on where you look and what your resources are, we were just the United States, or we were the Union. And to some extent, the Union is sort of an unofficial title that you can hear like some of the older people say. It's cute, although really weird. But what was interesting is what I found is the reason why we became of America was, one, to denote the fact that we were no longer part of Europe. And that was really important because the whole founding fathers of a constitution was, at the time, revolutionary. Like, nobody thought about it because everybody lived under monarchy, which, you know, is just a pretty word for dictatorship. And the second reason was because of monarchy. They didn't want to be part of a kingdom, so they became part of a continent. So technically, people are right when they say that America culturally appropriated the name from North America. That's true. But it also has to do with history and the fact that we, once upon a time, were a colony, and in order to make evident that separation, that we weren't part of a kingdom, that we were free people with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, we didn't want to give our country a name. We wanted to say that no, we were these United States of this continent. Well, I can see how some people can be upset with that and get offended. When you look into the history, I think the idea of it is really beautiful. And while the idea isn't so evident in modern America, I still think in the hearts of many Americans, it is still there. So I wanted to share this with you because I like when people challenge my perspective. Even if the idea is stupid, I'm one of those nut jobs that's like, well, why do we do that? And I will go research it because I'm crazy like that. I like knowing random information. That's what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did and leave me a comment below because I really love hearing from you guys. I really do. Mark leaves me such great comments, mainly because he's always answering my questions and like he knows the answers. It's like, I don't know what you're reading, but I need to be reading the same things. I'll see you guys in the next video. Tootsies, my applezines. So there's good news and there's bad news. The bad news is that I've been doing all this work today because I was like, oh, it's Monday, I can't just sit in my butt, there's stuff that I have to do later. Then I was looking at the calendar and I realized that, oh, it's not Monday, it's actually Sunday. I didn't have to do all this work. And it's sad because I could have, like, this was my rest day.